But I'm going to try to film some of your knife as I'm making it. This is the very beginning. I ordered your steel in a bar, a 2-inch bar like this, 2-inch by 1/4 inch. And of course it was about that long. And I drew out my design with the extra dimensions that you wanted. You wanted like a 6.5-inch blade, so we went with 6.5. And also the handle. This is my pattern for the original blade. Made the handle almost well, about 1 inch longer, since your hand is larger than most. So you got a larger handle and a 6.5-inch blade that I'm going to be grinding on. But you can see the difference in size. See the difference in size there of the original. So what I'm doing right now is I'm grinding down to the black line to get the profile nice and clean, and then I'll be doing the flat surface on both sides. And as you can see, I do all my grinding right here with this grinder. It's a variable speed grinder. Just taking it right down to the black line, just like this. I'll show you a little bit of that, a little bit of the grinding though. That it cleans up the edges real good. This little grinder here. So next we gotta work on flattening it out. Flatten the face and the back. And then we start the grind. Alright, now I'm going to drill some 3/8 inch holes to drop the weight of the handle a little bit. Put some oil on there. All these will be 3/8 inches. Cutting oil is what this is. Hopefully these holes will bring the weight down a little bit.
Gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. All right now.
Now for the two 3/16 inch. So all these big ones are just to drop the weight down some. And then the 1/4 inch is for the lanyard. And there'll be 2 pins here and here. 3/16 stainless steel pins. That's what I'm putting in right now. Next thing I do with them, once I have all the holes drilled and the profile cut out, I have to flatten each side, make sure it's nice and flat. And I start off with a 36 grit paper on my grinder, moving it up and down like this, and then swapping sides, and then going down to like a 60 grit, maybe 120. And that'll give me a nice flat surface. Sometimes when you buy your steel, it's like kind of like wood, it's cupped. So this ensures that you've got a nice flat blade. I'm going to turn the speed down on it. This is a large magnet. Magnet lets me hold on to it. Where the low spot is right there. That's the low spot, high spot. So we want everything to be nice and silver. Sitting there. Pull it off in the water. Move my magnet up a little bit. See, the tip is nice and flat. I want to concentrate on the bottom. All the way down here is flat, so we'll do the part of the handle here next. Just go ahead and move right on down.
Stay cool, baby.
Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit.
Just a little time out.
Scratch it. Stand up. Fall down. Stand up.
That's right.
Fall down. To the left. Doing good, baby. To the right. To the left. To the right. Stand up. Hell yeah. Fall down. Stand up. All right. Fall down. To the left. To the right. To the left.
Yeah, that's right.
To the right. What's up, ladies? Gonna freak you on.
Stay cool, baby.
Man, that was fast.
Okay, so I'm going to go to probably a 120 now. 220. Take that high up.
Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. I'm in the zone, baby. Oh yeah, I got enough for all of y'all. Ain't enough freaks to stop this man. Here comes some more. Boom. I'm in the zone, baby. Boom. Oh yeah, I got enough for all of y'all. Boom. Ain't enough freaks to stop this man.
Okay, so that's it. I got the steel down to 120 grit. We're flat on both sides. So now I have to figure out the grind angle. I'm going to grind it about 3/4 of the way out so that you have some meat there on your spine when you start to do batoning and stuff with your knife, cutting wood with it, whatever. I could do a full flat grind, but the only place you'd have a 1/4 inch would be at the very end. So I want to leave about a 1/4 inch all along this top edge here to give you that extra meat for pounding. Plus it'll add weight, some heft to that blade when you go to chop with it. So we're going to figure out where our center line is here and how far up we got to go to hit the 3/4 mark, or 1/4 inch from the top. Should be about 3/4 up this way. And that's on both sides. So that's it for now. I'll get back with you shortly.
I can do that all night long. Stand up, fall down. Stand up, that's right. Fall down. To the left, you're doing good, baby. To the right. To the left. To the right. Stand up, hell yeah. Fall down. Stand up, all right. Fall down. To the left. To the right. To the left. Yeah, that's right. To the right. Gonna freak you on. Stay cool, baby. Oh yeah, I'm back in the game. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on, sucker. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on, sucker. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on, sucker.
Well, bud, this knife is in the oven. About to reach 1450 degrees. That's 1137. 1307. This is the oil quench that it goes into as soon as it comes out of the oven, and that temperature is 150 degrees. See if I can focus on that. that's it for the heat treat. Next it'll get tempered at 400 degrees 2 times. That was a heat treat at 1450 and 10 minutes soak at that temperature.